quite important topic. So, okay, anyway, before I go to there, anybody has any doubts in lambda expression, how we can define it? Everyone, is it clear by everyone? Anyone? Because now we will be jumping to Stream API, which is very useful and very important one that we're going to learn now. And because of that, you will be, where mostly, 100% of time we will be using this lambda expression. Okay. So let us start then. Let me share my screen. Let me know if the screen is visible to you.
Recording in progress.
Is Stream API, if I can write quickly. Just one liner, if I say, this is used to process collection of objects. This is kind of a small one-line difference. So now just to give a brief, what we are going to do is part of this. So as of now, let me create a quick example. Then you would be realizing what is this. Okay. Let me create a class. I'm creating a package just for your understanding. I give a package name called non-stream package. That means here we will be creating a couple of classes that will be purely out of without the stream classes, without stream API. Then we'll understand the crux or importance of the stream API. Let's say I give a name as demo test. Something like that. So here, add is the main method. Let's say I have a requirement. Carefully listen to the requirement first. I'm writing over here though. Consider there are 50 students in the class. Correct? So 50 students in the class. Out of 50, 20 students couldn't able to clear annual exam. Correct? So couldn't able to clear the annual exam. So wanted to remove those 20 students and remaining should appear for next session. So as of now, you can see, so 20 students couldn't able to clear the exam, right? So the moment I'm saying not able to clear the exam, so that means 30 students could able to clear the exam. So for this 30 students, how we will be discriminating whether the student has passed or not? Right? So there should be a parameter in the student object. Let's say I create one student class. I hope everyone knows about list, right? Anyone still confused? I believe everyone has used the project also. So I assume everybody has the full idea of that. So let me do kind of parameter. Let me do something over here. So let's say private integer student ID. Private student name. Private. Let's say I don't want to use any more parameter. I just wanted to simply uh, say that string, or you can say boolean. Let's say I'll go with string result. Either it will be pass or fail, right? And I will be creating some getter and setter method. Getter and setter method. So this is fine, or maybe I will be creating along with getter and setter. I would like to create constructor. So our update should be okay. No. All three. Okay. So now let's so then how we can implement this about the requirement that I gave just now. So now what I'm trying to say is, let's say student is one is equal to new student ID one name A. Let's say pass. This guy could able to pass, right? So now if I can create a list, just list of students. New array list This is I'm doing a conventional way that as of now you know this thing, right? So what you know, list dot and this one. Or you can do directly here as well. I'll do directly. So this is done. Let's say I create I'm not going to create 20 students. I just, let's say, 5 students or something, 10 students, whatever, 5 students. So this is 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now 27. Okay, so this is pass, let it be pass, make it fail. Clear? So now I wanted to remove from this list those students who couldn't able to pass. So what I supposed to do? Guys, what I supposed to do? I would like to ask Bishop. Bishop, what you supposed to do here? I guess everybody with me, right?
Yes.
What is here? Because this is very, very important, guys. Pay attention. Without this interview, crack is very difficult. They will definitely ask this question. Yeah. So what is the way we can do it, Bishop? Okay. So how we can do it, Rohit? Question was clear, right?
Can you explain
I know-
one time? Explain time, please.
Sorry?
Can you elaborate at one time, please?
No, I just what I did is I just added 6 student or 7 student with the result status pass or fail. So I just wanted to remove the student who has failed. Wanted to keep the student who has passed.
Just filter, yeah.
So what filter where how I can apply filter here? So I need to iterate. So I need to get at least student object. Correct? Correct? Nah. Bishop?
Yes.
And then what you supposed to do? Then we create outside one list, new list. Because in the same list you cannot modify, which you are iterating. So you cannot remove from the list. So what you can do is you can create a new list, considering this is a student list. It's a new list. And yes. So now what I supposed to do? While iterating, I supposed to check if condition. if student
Student dot result.
it is student here student dot equal signal case, let's say pass. What you can do? A new list. Same student also. Clear? So we are doing these steps, right, to achieve this. But from
This is the normal way we are doing before.
correct. Now we'll learn how this, even though this is a small requirement, I can tell you so many physical requirements where you can have maybe 10 lines, 20 lines. This is anyways 5 lines. So all these lines can be combined and combine it to one line. That is the power of your Stream API. That is only will help you to convert it. Clear what I'm saying?
So all the 14, 15, 16, all lines can combine in one line?
Yes, you can. So now let us see what is that. What is that extra power thing? I'll create that just a student class I can use from non-Stream API. I don't need to create again multiple times. I can say that this is Stream API examples. Okay, so now, and what are you supposed to do? Main methods as it is, not a problem. I would like to copy whatever you have done here. This is required. Stream API cannot help it. This cannot be reduced. So I will keep it here. Simple. Now, next step is to convert in from Java 8 onwards. There is a method called stream method, stream conversion. So what is this stream actually? Stream is nothing but an object. So any list, for example, this list dot stream. Can see this? So once I convert this to a stream, it will convert to a stream of object. That is stream of student object. This is part of your java.util.collection file.
So that stream makes the whole list into an object?
Yes, that is stream of that particular data type we have, right? For example, in list is the student type object. It will convert the entire thing to that student type object, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So now, without converting this, I cannot go to the method that we associated with Stream API. So to utilize Stream API, you have to first do this conversion. Dot stream. Then if you give dot, you have so many methods. I will come all these methods one by one. To solve this particular problem, there is something method called filter. The filter always try to find out which is match, which is not. Okay. So what based on now in this filter, see how you are writing. This is complete lambda expression that we remember. You should remember that we have written earlier. To dot get result dot equals ignore case first. So I should only filter out those records where the student dot get result equals ignore case matching with pass. And now you will say that how we will be updating to the same list. Answer is yes, I can do that, or I can create a different list too. That's not an issue. So, but I'm still not done. What I have done as of now, convert it to the stream object, then apply certain methods, filter. Based on that, I applied my lambda expression, where lambda expression is only collecting the only collecting this particular parameter, right? Now, this entire thing, is it which type of object now, as of now?
List.
So this entire thing as a stream object. I need, again, stream object is not any use for us, for our purpose. I need to convert it back to the list, right? So how to do that? Dot, there's something called toList. Inside toList, collectors dot, sorry, collections is my bad, it is toList will be inside. It will be dot collect method. Inside collect method, you're supposed to say collectors dot toList. Now this will be converted to a new list. So let's see, even if I say this is, say if I wanted to update same list, it will not ask you to, it will not stop you rather. Student pass. Clear? So now if I simply print it, and you know, right, how to print, you can directly print also. So let's say if I do this out and simply student list, will it be able to print? Anyone? This type of question is they will ask you, will it be able to print the
If you-
details
If you use the string, I guess it will print, but
correct.
if you
Yeah,
have
that's what I wanted to hold. So there is some method you need to override. Control M, override this string. So this toString method, if I have, if I go to Stream API example, if I print it, if I run it,
These are application but not educational software. I can license the software, right? The purpose of the software should be focused on the study, which helps us to
okay. Student 1A pass, 2 pass, no, 2 should not be passed.
skipping the
My bad.
recordings and we are seeing the video, right? That's it. It's just a platform.
D pass, E pass, G pass. Okay,
Similarly,
that is how A, B, because BC got failed, E got, F got failed. So those two should not be included. So this is called, see how much line we are writing? Only one line. So I'll come to that. What is this filter? What is collect? That's definitely a name of it. So now, if you can divide or if you can see this, if you can look into this stream API things, list of stream, this conversion is done. Then all the important methods that are available, they started working. Only converting to stream, you need to just simply use the stream update. Then in the stream API, there is two type of methods available or two type of operations available. One is called intermediate operation, one is called terminate operation. So this whatever dot filter, whatever I have used is called intermediate operator. But if I see the collector dot to list is a what do you call? I mean, this entire thing is called the terminate operator. Just to terminate or before termination, I convert it back to the collector list or map or set. We can convert it. Clear? What I'm saying? Let me quickly give a quick definition. So in stream API, this is a collection of objects that we know. So there are two type of one is called intermediate operation. Terminate operation. I'll come to that. What is this intermediate operation in details? The intermediate operation means before you apply for terminal operation, whatever we can do, like we can do filter. So intermediate operation is something which is saying it helps to convert so now it helps to convert a stream object to another stream object. It helps. So that's the basic understanding. Like one stream object, definitely a list dot stream we have done it. If you remember that list of string we have done it. Then we applied something called filter method to just filter it out, but still it will create another stream object only. It will not convert it back to a list. For that you need a terminate operation. Okay. So now we'll quickly look into what are the important methods are available for intermediate operation that is most useful. So let's say these are the very important one. Map function we use. Then we can call filter, which you have already used. Then okay, what is the use of map? I'll come to that and show you, and then you will understand. So map means, for example, I have an entire student object, and I just wanted to get only student name. So as of now, today, if I say, can you find out or can you list down all those student names who has passed the exam? So what you will do?
What's the question
So-
again?
So the question is, I want you to create I want you to build one new list containing only the student name who has cleared the exam. Clear the question, everyone? What I'm asking?
I mean,
So
who has,
I have
Yeah,
this
we
student
can
list.
use that map in that case, so that the key value is the name, and the key is the name, and value is the result.
No, not like that perspective. That is fine. But this map function, I'll show you how to use. That is not an issue. I'm asking, if I ask you to do this, then what you will do?
Oh,
Question is clear, right?
yeah. But then for the stream, it's the same thing that we used before, right? For filter, instead of filter, we can use that map, and in that we can provide the two variable that's inside the map, the key as a key and value, and then we can use that stream API, lambda expression.
Okay, so let's see what you're saying. Let's try to do it. What he is saying. Correct?
Okay.
Let me go over there. Dot map. So what you are saying is, let's say I have a list. Dot.
This dot string. Dot
Map. But I am saying that I want you to filter out those students, or rather, I want you to bring out those students
who
are able to pass the exam.
First, we need to filter that pass or fail, right? Then.
Okay. Obviously, eventually, we have already done it. Let me copy this.
Then
oh, my bad. So why so list of stream dot filter I have applied. Then once I once I have this one, this is nothing but your what you call another stream API, right? Sorry, stream object,
intermediate
right?
operation.
The intermediate operation is still continuing, but what I'm asking is, even if you apply any intermediate operation, it will be still stream object only.
Stream object, yeah.
So now, keeping that in mind, can I use map here? After applying the filter, it's supposed to map to the it's supposed to map for your student object with the student dot get student name. That's it.
Okay.
Clear?
Yeah.
And then what are you supposed to do?
The last one. To palette.
Yes. So this is palette.
That's the same thing last, right? Yeah.
Yes. Palette.
But why is underlying in yellow color? No?
This is saying replace lambda with method reference. It is asking. If I do method reference means generally what it says is when in the lambda expression you have only used this, so it is asking you replace with lambda with method reference. It's simple. This is called method reference, right? Student object get student name directly. So if in your lambda expression, again if I go back, what you are doing, we are treating in other side you the input parameter called student. If you remember the lambda expression, right? So this section is your input parameter, right? Whatever your method argument input parameter, and then other side is only to get information. So that you can straight away do it. Fine. So we can directly do it that. So I'll change it to method reference.
The method reference?
Sorry.
That's method reference.
Yeah, method reference. This is called method reference. and then collector the to list. Let's say I wanted to create a new list. List of
String or object? Yeah, yes. We are getting only the name. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so now if I can simply take out.
In this case, suppose the student have maps as well, right? So in that case, if we want to list out the name and maps, and who is passed, we will filter that as a passed. But if we want to name and its marks only, then can we do like this way, or we need to return that as an object?
Okay. No, that is fine. But can okay, come again. That question again.
Yeah, in this case, right? Yeah, we are only listing the name only, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Suppose if the student have a maps as well, that's another variable's name.
Okay.
Is,
Okay.
maps.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And if we want to get that the name with maps, who passed that, right? Then
So in the filter section, you can apply that logic, right?
yeah, in the filter section we can apply pass. We can say filter the who is passed. Then afterwards we can map with the name and marks, right?
I think in that situation we can return object, and while printing we can like only print whatever we needed, like without using map. Is that possible?
No. That in that way also, you need to apply the filter, right?
Filter, yeah.
Yes.
So filter, inside the filter you will be definitely put a check on marks, right? So let's say marks parameter student dot get marks is greater than 60. Then automatically those students whose score is greater than 60 will be filtered out, right? Out of that let's say 20 students in the list.
Yeah. Can you go a little bit right?
Yeah.
As my understanding, can we write in here, right here? Can we write here in the map student name?
So this is method
can
reference.
We give the comma here? Can we give the comma and add the student double colon get marks like that?
No, this map is not the map key value pair.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so this map is to map the data from one sector to another sector, another formation. That's it.
Okay.
This is not a key value pair, right?
Okay.
Even if you try to give, let's say, I wanted to do student colon, let's say method reference only I want to use. Get student result. See, this is not allowed. It's only one parameter, one argument. If you wanted to convert anything from list to map, then you have a to map function is there. To map, but that is not your intermediate operation. That is with your terminate operation.
Okay.
The terminate operation, what you do, you collect, right? You are doing collect. But there, inside collect only, you have to do collectors dot to map. Something like that. Clear?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Everyone?
Can you explain this again, number 29?
So what we are doing is, this is fine. Just applying the filter. The applying filter we have done before only. So the requirement is, we are trying to find out student name who has passed the exam. Simple. So now I tried to apply filter to understand.
To get the single variable result, we use the map.
Yes, if you wanted to map it to a single column, or let's say only one list, or anything. Many scenarios can come. It's not only that only three things, but yes. Okay. It will be the kind of map is so which is you are trying to convert in my list. It's a type of object list, but I wanted to create a list of names or list of let's say some specific data. I can simply choose map to convert that. Here eventually I applied filter as well, but yes, map also you can map on you can do
Yes,
that
so we are
particular job.
converting object into the whatever result set we want.
Yes. The format in a different way you wanted to complete that list, right? You can do it. Basically, yeah, you're mapping from a student object to string name of string. That's it. Sorry, string of names. That's it. Okay. Clear? Is it?
Yes.
Okay. So now let us go back to that particular section. Anybody has any doubt here? I will consider that as yes. No, sorry, no doubt. So this is map function is this try give you online, no? No. It is used to return object. Considering or not considering, it is used to return a stream object consisting of the result applied to specific subject. That's fine. Anyways, definition is not that required to remember. Next is filter, which we have already seen. To help okay, so this filter method is something which is filter the data actual data set. Data filter the data from actual data set. Okay, so that is kind of a filter concept. Then you can have a very important one which is called sorted. Name itself you can understand how you can do perform the sorting. In one liner you can do this sorting. This is kind of these are the couple of important ones. Next is sorry. Terminate function. It helps to terminate operation, right? Yeah. It helps to return back with desirable data type. Whatever data type you want, you can return back in the same format. That's it. Yeah, anybody has any question in this section? Then terminate operation, what are all the terminate operation we have? We have collect, which you already seen, collector.toList. Then you can do for each also very important, right? So to for loop. So currently you can use for loop over there to iterate. Going forward, it will be like as simple as like normal cases, right? So it will be like that. So for each function is there. Then another one can be reduce function is there. Okay. So mostly these are three important ones that is being used upon as a terminate operation. First of all, you need to remember which is terminate operation, where you're supposed to fit it, and how you can use it. Clear what I'm saying, everyone? We have seen already map, filter, sorted anyways, anytime you can see based on your requirement.
What will do for reduce?
A reduce technique is something where mostly you will be reduce the element of a stream API to a single value. Alright, so let's say I just give a quick example for doing any operation, any certain task. I wanted to reduce it to one parameter. That means okay, how I will say it, let's go to a quick example. Consider in the student object, I have one more parameter. Private integer marks. I'm considering marks. Okay, so now let's say I have done get marks and set marks, whatever I suppose to set marks. I have done it. I'm not setting in the constructor. That's fine. Or let's do in the constructor. I'll add one more. So let's say I wanted to go to this. So 31 then let's say success rate. Just I'm taking arbitrary value, no issues. 80, 23. Correct. So why this is equal type is string, right?
Marks.
Yes. Okay, so now my requirement is, okay, let me copy that. Mm, string. Okay, so now let's say I wanted to do one thing here is I wanted to get the summation of the total number. How can I get it?
Okay. For that, we use the reduce.
Yes.
Okay.
Understood the requirement?
Yeah.
I have the individual student marks, but I want to get the total number of the marks.
Total number of
scored
marks,
by the
total student, like that.
who has passed. It's a kind of a indication, even though you will say why unnecessarily you do that. Realistically, no, but think in that perspective. Let's say a student has scored 5 subjects or kind of a summation of the score. This is the list, but I want to fetch out something very single things. Then I should think about reduce. Now I will ask that how reduce can be used. I'll tell you. So let's say here I'll try reduced. So how we can use that? List dot dot filter. Same thing. I would like to copy. No change. This is will be as it is. I'm filtering those students who has passed, and then I should apply the terminate reduced. So this is 2 things. So I will go with reduce this one. So reduce. Now you need to find out 2 things. Student. Assign it to 0 value, because this is output will be initially I wanted to make it 0. Definitely how we do, right? Same way. And then student dot this is something. The student object is here. then student dot get marks cannot be applied to it. What I supposed to, I means the positional parameter. Or else let's not make it complicated. Let me give you another quick thing. But here it's supposed to work. Student mark not operator class cannot be applied to int, comma, student option. Okay. But this is it here. Mostly this is the one you can apply it, but why it is not taking this? No. One. Okay, let me change the requirement. Instead of taking mask, can't we think of saying that whose marks is getter, the highest, can't we get that object? Okay, we can do that. So repeating again, instead of calculating the total marks you can do it, but still instead of that, what I'm trying to say is can we find out the student, let's say student 1 comma student 2 plus student 1 dot get student marks and student 2 dot get student marks. And this one will return student 1 student 2. So this one, I'm just checking between two students whose marks is getter, and I supposed to take this one optional object. Optional you have seen a lot of time, right? Type is student. now if I can see, dot get. Let's say I just wanted to print, or I simply directed print because we have a two string. Let's say I'm running this. Can you see students 7 name G is the highest scorer, right? How? If I can see the marks, this guy got the highest 92, right? So this way we can find out easily in one line. But if I ask you to do the same thing in a normal way, you might be writing, or you might have to write how many lines to achieve these things, whatever you just achieve within reduce. So what you're doing here, applying reduce and passing two student. For the comparison, we need two student object, right? Student 1 and student 2. So why definitely it will be comparing each and every one, each and every element of a list. But how it's supposed to compare? One is supposed to compare one, and then like how your comparator works, right? It is kind of exactly same, but yes, in a different. Clear, right? Reduce technique. Everyone is clear in this particular section about Stream API?
For me?
Yeah, you're asking something?
That's clear for me.
Okay. So make sure now what you can do practice is wherever you have used the collection concept, try to replace with the Stream API. You don't need to do anything, any jar or anything upgrade, because as you all are using Java 17, Java 19, right? So that will be definitely supported Java 8. Simply wherever you have done a simple for loop. Okay, I would like to show about the for each statement. That for each statement also is not a complicated one. It's a very simple one. For each statement. For each statement is simply you need to, for example, after filter, I wanted to print something. Let's say I have a filter here. Let's say I need to display some data. Dot for print. So here let's say I consider I have dot filter. Dot for each.
For each is like the same for each loop?
For loop, yes.
For loop.
Yeah. So let's say here I wanted to simply print the student information.
Okay.
I just simply pass student. That's it. Again, it would ask for the method reference. You can do like this. Anyway, let this be, otherwise you'll be confused. Okay, so now if I execute this, you can see for each is printing all the student information. These are the one. This is the previous one. These are the one. Can you see? So these are the for each statement, printing all the student information happily. Clear, guys? Please try to use this Stream API now with your project. Get it practiced. And I want you to practice this without fail. Okay? Because this is very, very, very important in terms of your interview, and almost every project are using this. Every project. Hardly will find out project that is not using Stream API. So it is very, very important. Anyone has any important doubt?
Line number 26, do we need to write get?
Line number?
36.
Yes, because this is an optional, right? Maybe you have used optional. Optional also feature of Java 8, which is quite handy in this optional. If you see that, if you read the Java doc, is kind of, for example, in our database or anywhere, there is a null value. If you assign even null value also, you will never throw null pointer exception if we do certain operation. For example, optional of data type student. Let's say the data type is empty or blank or null. Ideally, if you try to do anything with that parameter, you will get null pointer exception if you are not doing proper null check. But optional is such a way that it is quite handy, and if anything comes, it could be able to handle it, right? The optional, because isEmpty is a such parameter where it generally checks whether I have the entire object present over there. If so, then get it and get it launched. Correct?
Optional prevents null pointer exception.
I mean, it reduces null pointer exception. So that is why it is advisable that use lot of cases optional, even if you are getting data from database and all, right? So use optional so that we can avoid null pointer exception anywhere, everywhere. Clear, right? You can read this Java doc also. This is also helpful and handy. Yeah, any question?
Can we see the example of method reference? It's showing some suggestion right here, right, on number 35. So how do we do this?
Okay, so method reference I will again explain tomorrow, not today. So then you will be looking into that. But now you can go ahead with the lambda expression. So lambda expression, you can go ahead. Don't need to worry about. Yes, method expression, method reference I will again show tomorrow. Then we can complete that particular section. So tomorrow we'll be giving kind of a completion for Java, and yes, then we'll think of the next one. Okay.
Please upload this stuff in the.
Yeah, I'll push this. Yes, I'll push this. I don't forget. Okay, even if I forget, because I will be on the class next 5 minutes, 10, 20, 15 minutes. Even if I forget, just give me a reminder over that. I'll Telegram just to push this. Okay. Okay. Thank you guys. Thanks for joining today. Let's stop here. And yes, so guys, just check in the which one, that push thing, how we can resolve that if we need to use the jar. And push, try to check on that if we create only one security country, how you will be able to manage it. That's important. Okay. Just check, then let me know. Maybe in the revision class we can talk about. Tomorrow morning I will declare whether we have a revision class or not, because I have some work in the evening, my evening, which eventually your morning, tomorrow morning. So if I'm busy, then we'll conduct it on Saturday morning. My Saturday, that means your Saturday morning. Else, I'll take it up on tomorrow morning. Okay. So we'll have one revision class. That you can discuss everything. Okay. Thank you guys. So please do a practice. I'll check in this anyways.
One question. I think Srinath is not here.
Srinath is not here?
He was asking me to confirm with you that he has the issue. He's facing the issue, right, sir? The morning you were talking. That he was asking me that in case of the cost, right? And if the admin change that cost and if the customer browsing and displaying the cost, right? And if the admin change that during that time, then how we can resolve that issue? He was asking that question.
So the thing is, when there is a 2 point. When customer is seeing the data, definitely it will be a old data. By the time if admin has updated, next when customer, for example, customer choose the package. Again, definitely you need to calculate the total package cost, right?
Yeah.
So in that package cost, you will obviously read the latest data from the table, not from the data that is already fetched or retrieved by the previous column.
Then at the time of the checkout, then again the price will get from the database.
Yes. That is the good practice, right? If you capture the old object, then you will face the dirty data issue, right? That means whichever admin, whether admin has updated, because this is a parallel process, right? If we read the existing data, you might end up of doing the wrong calculation. So this is as this is two different API. One API is to just display the data, display the data to the front end. And another thing is we are just considering or we are just calculating the package things. So I would request you, if any parameter of the package is being modified or something, so that is why to handle that, instead of, even though what generally we are passing when we are trying to calculate the package package amount and all, what you are passing where you are taking an input. For example, I wanted to calculate the final package cost, right? So what information we are bringing from the user and customer client side in the back end. Do you know that, or you have that information?
No.
So I mean, for example, customer choose one package. You are sending only the package ID or the details.
We are sending like package name because the customer.
Correct. Only package name, right? Nothing else.
Yeah.
Then good, right? So definitely you package name you're sending, but you need to go to the database, query all the data based on the package name, and then do calculation.
Okay.
So don't bring everything or don't expect everything to be passed at that time. Part of that particular while let's say from UI they click on like submit, or let's say now go for submit and see what is the final cost. So at that time you should not be expecting any data related to the package. You should query to the table and find out the data. In that way you can override that situation where admin parallelly updated something and customer is doing also same time.
Okay. I will
So make sure you just handle that way.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bye. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good morning, sir. Yeah.
यसपछि क्लास हुन्छ चाहिँ सर
सर
क्लास हुन्छ त यसपछि
हजुर अर्को क्लास खै अब आउनुपर्ने हो सर चाहिँ
के भइरहेको छ प्रोजेक्ट त हल्ला फाल्दिङ भयो नि चिन्ने भयो नि मेरो त के बनाइछ त्यो गरेछ मैले के मेसै पाएको छैन
केही पनि नगरिकन बस्ने हो त फाइनल भएपछि अनि आफ्नो टच दिने हो कि
अब त्यो के हो मैले त खै केही बुझेको छैन
नबुझेकै ठिक छ
बिहान अब त्यो फेरि त्यो के बनाएको छ फेरि आज फेरि त्यो के कन्फ्लिक्ट भएको छ अरे भन्ने सुनिन्छ आई हेभ टु क्रिएट ए न्यू पिआर कस्टमर साइट क्यान यु प्लिज फेरि के बनाउनुहोस् के गराउनु उहाँले
दाइ बुझ्यो भने टाउको दुख्छ त्यही भएर नबुझेकै राम्रो
तपाईँ हामीले बुझ्ने होइन पहिला त कुचदाईहरू अनि सिर्ना
यहाँ बुझेर राति निन्द्रा लाग्दैन कि
हाम्रो आइडल भन्नुहुन्छ अनि बल्ल हामीले बुझ्ने कि
के भयो अरे
बुझ्ने त सिपीले के गर्यो के मेसै पाएको के गर्नु के गर्नु खोजेर के लिएर जानु भएको मैले केही मेसो पाएको छैन
अब केही गरेको छैन दाइ त्यो के तपाईँलाई त्यो सबै देखाएर यो गर्नु है भनेर तपाईँलाई कोडै लेखेर त्यहाँ दिएको हुन्छ नि त तपाईँ गर्नु है भनेको कोड हो
तर हो कि बिहान चाहिँ के गर्नु भएको थियो जारहरू हालेको त्यो मैले के गरेको
केही गरेको छैन बाँकी सबै गरेको छु
कति टेन्सन लिनुहुन्छ दाइ त्यो तपाईँले
ठिकै छ
त्यही त केही गरेको छैन बाँकी सबै गरेको छु
हाम्रो कुच दाइले चाहिँ धेरै त गर्नु भएको छ अब त्यो चाहिँ मलाई पनि राम्रोसँग थाहा छैन के गर्नु भएको छ
कपाल चाहिँ सायद आलु काट्नु भएको थियो सिपीले चाहिँ मलाई साह्रै मन पर्यो जे भए पनि प्रोजेक्ट जे भए पनि अहिले सिपीको तपाईँको होइन
के अरे दाइ
ए कुसले कपाल पुसको कपाल भनेको नि सिपीको कपाल चाहिँ सायद हाम्रो काट्नु भएको थियो कि इन्टरभ्यूको तयारीको लागि पनि होला होइन
होममेड हो त
कस्तो होइन सिपीको होममेड होइन होला हो र
होममेड हो
र भनेपछि त त्यति कपालले होममेड उगाउनु
मेरो होममेड होइन
होला तर होममेड भने पनि राम्रो छ होममेड हुँदैन नराम्रो
कपाल राम्रै हुँदैन क्या दाइ जति
राम्रो
छोटै पारेर काटिदिने अनि मैले पिआर क्रिएट गरेको छु कि कस्टमरमा होइन मैले धेरै कुरा हटाइदिएको छु हाम्रो होटलको साइडको होइन युजर रिभ्यू चाहिँ मैले राखिरहेको छु है समय होइन सो युजर रिभ्यूको चाहिँ इनकेस अब के छ त्यसको पोस्ट गर्नुपर्ने के एडमिन साइडमै गएर राख्ने हो त्यो त्यो चाहिँ कन्फ्युजन भएर मैले छोडेको छु
सबै साथीहरू चाहिँ फेरि त्यो के अरे पुरै साइलीमा बसेको एकदम बिराम्रो चलाइरहेको छ क्लासै नै
अब यो हाम्रो क्लासको कहिले बिट मार्छ फर्मल्ली के अरे अफिसियल्ली
कहाँ बिट मार्ने हो एङ्गुलर पढाउनु बाँकी छ के
मल्टी थ्रेडिङ पढाउने बाँकी छ
मल्टी थ्रेडिङ 2 दिन बढी 2 दिन लाग्ला
त्यतिकै छ
अनि त्यसपछि जाभा 8 फिचर सकिन लागिहाल्यो होइन
त्यो जाभा 8 फिचर चाहिँ किन त खास यो अब अहिले 17 के अरे 20 21 आइसक्यो यसो खास अर्थ के हो त अब अझै पनि युज भएको छ र सिबी मैले
जाभा 17 18 आएको भन्दा पनि जाभाले मेजर फिचर एड गरेको भनेको जाभा 8 मा हो क्या अनि त्यही भएको जाभा 8 फिचर इम्पोर्टेन्ट फिचर्सहरू अब धेरै मोडिफाई गरेको छ नि त 7 र 8 मा त्यो भएर जाभा 8 को फिचरहरू
त्यो जाभा 8 को फिचर अब जस्तो हाम्रो अब अहिले 17.21 हुँदासम्म पनि त्यो कन्टिन्युएसन छ त प्रोजेक्टहरूमा युज भइरहेको छ
युज त्यो फिचरहरू हामीले नर्मली युज अब 8 मा हुन्छ तपाईँको फिचरहरू एड गरे पनि पुरानो फिचरहरू चाहिँ हटाउँदैन नि त
फेरि मैले कहाँदेखि 2030 सम्मलाई चाहिँ यो रन छ अरे कि अब यो के भनेको मैले आज यसो त्यो प्रोफाइल हेर्दै थिएँ कि होइन
जाभा 2030 सम्म रन छ
2030 सम्म चाहिँ 8 लाई राख्ने अरे कि अलिक त्यो फिचरहरू फीचरहरू भनेर त के भनेको आधिकारिक थाहा छैन
फिचरहरू हटाउँदैन नर्मल्ली एड हुँदै जाने हो होइन कुनै फिचर चाहिँ डुप्लिकेट गर्छ तर
तपाईँको यो जाभा 8 मा जुन एउटा एनोटेसन फङ्सनल इन्टरफेस दिनुहुन्छ नि होइन
प्रथमै त मैले सिपीलाई एउटा सोध्छु जस्तो यो जाभा 8 मा त्यो ल्याम्डा इम्प्रेसन त्यसपछि आएर फङ्सनल इन्टरफेस मेथड रिफरेन्सेस त्यसपछि स्ट्रिङ एपिआईदेखि लिएर 8-10 वटा छन् नि होइन जस्तो डेटा भयो के अरे सरी डेट भयो जावा टाइम भयो यो चाहिँ अरूमा इन्कर्पोरेट गरेको छैन यो यसैलाई युज गरेको छ कि कसो हो त फेरि यो रहिरहेको छ यो अब यो अरूमा एड गरेर यो हटाइदिए के हुन्छ त
स्क्रिन फेल गर्नु न दाइ स्क्रिन आएन
कस मेरो स्क्रिन छैन म के गरेको छु भनेको मात्रै मेरो स्क्रिन छैन यसमा त्यो जावा 1 को अर्थ चाहिँ किन यो जावा 1 चाहिँ जस्तो अब अरू जावाको मतलब महत्त्व नभएको होइन जावा 8 को किन महत्त्व भएको होइन यो फिचरहरू चाहिँ नि त्यसलाई अब कन्टिन्युएसन गरिरहेको छ अहिलेसम्म होइन अब यसको हामीले पढ्न किन पर्यो कि अझै पनि कतिपय चाहिँ अफिसहरूमा त्योहरू अझै पनि एपमा चाहिँ नि बसिरहेको छ के इन्भल्भ छ बनाइरहेको छ त कुनै एपहरू अथवा कुनै चाहिँ अब प्रोजेक्टहरू जावा 8मा बेस्ट छैन अझै पनि त्यही भएर हामीले जावा 8 पढ्यो हो कि
80% प्रोजेक्टहरू अहिले मार्केटमा चाहिँ जावा 8 बाट रनिङ हुन्छ अरे
अब यसलाई फेरि उ गर्दैन त अब अर्को चाहिनेमा ट्रान्सफर गर्यो भने पनि जानै त पर्यो होइन यो नजानिकन त फेरि हुँदैन
जानु पर्यो जावा 8 बाट 80% इन्टरभ्यू क्वेसन आएन भने त्यो जावाको इन्टरभ्यू नै होइन भन्छ अरे
भनेपछि अरे यो बहुत इम्पोर्टेन्ट छ
तपाईँको
तर फेरि यो जावा 8 को यसको अर्थ यो फिचर कहिले पनि मर्दैन अब अरू भन्छ
उसलाई थाहा छ उसलाई
जावा 8 फिचरहरू त युज गर्नलाई सजिलो जस्तो लाग्यो
जावाको
दाइ
हजुर
तपाईँ पाइथन पढ्नु भएको होइन
होइन पाइथन के पढ्ने त्यो अलिअलि त्यो पाइथनको जाने
अलिअलि पढ्नु भएको छ होइन पाइथन जे छ नि त्यो फङ्सनालिटी जावामा पहिला थिएन कि अनि त्यो पाइथनसँग कम्पेयर गर्नको लागि पाइथन
त्यो गर्न लागि त्यो जावा
होइन पाइथनमा
कम्पिटिसन हुन्छ नि त तपाईँको अनि अपडेट गर्नु पर्यो नि पाइथनमा धेरै कुराहरू एआईको कुराहरू छ होइन अब जावाले एड गरेको छैन अझै
त्यही त जावाले एआई को डाटा सम्बन्धी अझै त्यो इन्क्रिप्ट गर्छ त्यो
मैले सम्झेँ यो युट्युबमा भन्दैछ यो 10 दिन बनाएर त्यो बनाउने मान्छेले यो जावा 8 लाई होइन त्यसपछि त्यो पाइथनसँग कम्पिटिसन गर्नलाई बनाएको भनेर भन्दै थियो यसको नामै फरक थियो यसको के नाम थियो यसको भने डिफ्रेन्ट थियो यसको नामै फरक थियो होइन नाम चेन्ज गर्दै गर्दै जावा
त्यो